In this video, we are going to talk about what it really takes to become rich. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Being wealthy is a mental condition. In certain ways, you can be wealthy and yet be poor, and vice versa. The term rich can be described in a variety of ways. Many people simply regard it as a sign of getting a lot of wealth. For them, being wealthy equates to being a millionaire. However, wealth may also refer to psychological wealth. It is a triumph to be able to live without having to worry about finances. To be wealthy, you don't actually need to own a castle. All will be wealthy if they have the freedom to do whatever they want and find fulfillment in their lives. The trick is to make do with what you have, or even less. To be human, even though you have the financial means to do much more. You may have your own preferences for which concept best fits you, but here are some strategies for becoming wealthy. It can assist you in achieving one, or both, of them. Here's a list of what it really takes to become rich. Let's start. Number 10. Make investments wisely. Investing is much more than a game of chance. A single investment blunder could wipe out a significant portion of your assets. So, if you're considering an investment, whether it's in real estate or stocks, think twice. It is preferable for you to accept the advice of practitioners and experts. To give you some ideas, legendary investor Warren Buffett recommended investing 10% of your cash in short-term government bonds, and 90% in a very low-cost S&P 500 index fund, so that if the market crashes, you can cash out the 10% rather than selling the stock at a loss. Number 9. Save it in your bank. Create savings targets and habits to help you achieve them. Figure out what methods of saving money work best for you, and optimize what doesn't. Separate savings accounts, as well as automatic withdrawals, are available at many banks. You save passively and don't have to make an effort not to save by setting up these automatic transfers. Another option is to gradually increase your savings by 1% at intervals of your choosing. It will seem trivial at first, but as time passes, you will note a noticeable difference. Give yourself a justification and an incentive to save. It's always a good idea to prepare for the future, and planning for retirement might be a good way to convince yourself to avoid overspending. Number 8. Cut your expenses. The greatest impediment to some people being wealthy is that they still spend more than they earn. The quickest way to become wealthy is to live beyond your means. Keep track of how much you're spending on a regular basis. Make sure you still know how much money you have and where it's going through using an app or an Excel spreadsheet. This offers you a place to study and fine-tune what makes sense and what doesn't in terms of your spending. Begin by reducing your non-essential expenses. Do all you can to save money on your bills, such as turning off the lights, planning menus to save money at the grocery store, and eating at home with restraint. Concentrate your life on just the basics, and you'll save a lot more money than you did before. Number 7. Find a job in the right vehicle. Choose a career that interests you. Do what you like and enjoy what you do. No one really succeeds in doing something they despise. It's possible that you'll have to start from the bottom and work your way up. But chances are, if you like what you do, it will be easier to achieve. The journey to the top would be enjoyable for you. Earn the experience across various levels of employment, and when you believe you've gotten everything you can out of it, consider going on to other companies and broaden your horizons on various company cultures. Adding more experience in a variety of positions would make you a more valuable asset to businesses and a better candidate for higher-ranking positions. Consider how the wealthy are able to secure positions in the right businesses, where there are many prospects for advancement. Look for areas where you can develop your skills, while still increasing your monthly profits. Number 6. Start your own business and eventually sell it. In recent years, an increasing number of startups have seen tremendous success with high returns. You have a chance of succeeding if you can find a new solution to a particular segment of the market and create a company the addresses that need. It could be anything from a cleaning service to a food delivery service to a blog. Building up the business would most likely take years of hard work. Both entrepreneurs will have to deal with a lot of risk and anxiety. However, if you succeed, the future rewards are enormous. Some of the world's wealthiest citizens did it this way. Number 5. Build a portfolio of stocks and shares. You can create a large store of wealth if you make consistent stock investments over time, select wisely, and reinvest dividends. Stocks, of course, will go in any direction, and many small investors lose heart when their portfolio plummets. But, in the long run, equities are just as strong as real estate and much more liquid. For those with cash and good nerves, stock market declines are excellent investment opportunities. Number 4. Develop property. Purchasing, creating, and selling real estate has always been a popular way for people to build wealth. Borrowing may be an essential part of this strategy. Let's say you borrow $200,000 and put $50,000 down to purchase a $250,000 home. The property is then developed and sold for $400,000. While the property's value has risen by 60%, your $50,000 has expanded fourfold to $200,000. You must choose the right properties in the right areas and wisely grow them. You're vulnerable to property market booms and busts. However, in the long run, this is a tried and true method of accumulating money. Number 3. Join a startup and get stock. Using the same possible consideration of startup in the preceding points, owning shares in one or more startup companies may be a lucrative investment, if the business thrives and either floats or is sold to a larger corporation. The chances aren't good because only a small percentage of startups succeed in realizing major capital gains. You should, however, use your judgment to determine which business concept and management team are most likely to succeed. On this basis, early workers at Apple, Google, and Microsoft became millionaires. Number 2. Be an inventor and consider it as an opportunity to serve. Stop worrying about how much money you can make and start thinking about how many people you can help. Your ideas would have more effect if you consider what people need or what could change society. Not only that, but you may be the first to create a future trending product. When you start serving a large number of people, the impact of word of mouth is amplified, not to mention that you'll get a lot of useful input to help you better what you're doing. Having a patent for a well-known innovation might put you on the fast track to success. Take, for example, Snapchat. It would undoubtedly be difficult, but consider it a way of giving back to those who are in desperate need of your invention. Without the public's help, no company will succeed. Rather than extracting the last dime from your clients, demonstrate that you are actively trying to improve their lives. Number 1. Exploit your skill as a self-employed expert and invest in it. Make it your ambition to be the best at one thing. Work on it, prepare for it, study it, practice it, test it, and improve it. Many professional athletes and entertainers are millionaires, and this is because they maximize their abilities. If you're good at something, you'll probably be able to make a lot of money off it. It's the same idea as being the best in your industry. When you are the best at anything, chances present themselves to you. It is important to never stop learning in order to become an expert at anything. Successful people invest time, energy, and money in their personal development, and it may be the most rewarding investment you can make. To begin, determine which ability you want to develop. Make a list of the top 10 people in the world at that one thing, and use it to set goals and chart your progress toward being the best. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.